Hey, I'm back, y'all. This is girl Lotus Crusade with Lotus Crusade Ignite. That's right. Tonight I'm gonna light a fire up under your buttocks. Cause I got the killer bitch master here herself, Miss Precious L. Williams. That's right. Come on in and get it when you're sitting. Cause I always got room around my table for you. That's right. Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your girl Lotus Crusade. I am super excited. What can I say? You know the pitch master, the killer pitch master is on the way. She is the queen, the goddess, the princess, the all, the everything of killer pitch mastering. That's right. She is none other than Precious L. Williams. So come on in and get in where you fit in, because I've always got room around my table for you. And now, look, when you come in, don't play, don't mess around. I was on my show the other night. People said, wait, Lotus, hold on, wait. I need to go get my notepad. I always tell you, baby, note takers are money makers. So get your notepad and get your pen and tell all your friends to come on in, because I got a great show tonight. Somebody is going to set the stage right when it comes to pitching with passion. That's what I said. And when you come in, make sure you like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party. Run and tell somebody. Tell your friends. Tell your foes. Tell your frenemy. Everybody needs to know that tonight on the Lotus Crusade Ignite show, we're going to light a fire up under you. So when you come in, you know what to do. Make sure you come in right and tight. And be nice. Let us know where you're coming in from so we can say hello to you and those all around you, okay? Because tonight we are going to school. If you don't have your PhD, you about to get a PhD in pitchology, because I've got a lady that's going to lay it down like never before. And so many of you say, Lolo, what you got in your cup? What you drinking? What you sipping on? So I'm going to go ahead and take a sip out of my cup, and you go ahead and get your cup too. And I'll tell you what I'm sipping on. Tonight, I'm sipping on some water. Woo, that's right. I'm sipping on some water tonight, y'all. It's nothing like that good old water. It hydrates the skin, gets your skin all nice and supple, you know. We got to look good when we come on the show. So listen, I'm going to give you all about a good 30 seconds. 30 seconds for you to come in, get your notepad, and get your pen. Because note takers are money makers. And if you really want to make some money, if you really want to change your business, if you want to expand your reach and increase your revenue, tonight you have come to the right place. And a lot of times we don't expand our reach and we don't increase our revenue because we don't know how to pitch our brand. But you came to the right place at the right time. Why? Because the killer pitch master is in the building. So with no further ado, I see y'all coming in, but I'm going to get the pitch master because it's time for all y'all to win. I'll be right back. I'm going to go backstage and I'm going to bring back with me the killer pitch master herself. That's what I said. And that's the truth. She's here! The killer pitch master! Yeah, baby!
Hey, it's your girl Precious Williams coming back at you again, the killer pitch master, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and I am not done with you yet. Woo!
When I say that has got to be the best intro I have ever had, it is. Oh my God, that was awesome.
You are awesome. You are awesome. welcome to the show. I'm super happy to have you here. We already have people starting to stream in, and y'all, I'm gonna get your comments really quickly. If you don't know, now you know that we got Precious, the killer pitchmaster Williams on the show. So go ahead, Precious. I keep telling them, get your notepad and pen because you're gonna want to take some notes, baby, because school is in. So Precious,
what did Drake say? I take attendance like a classroom. Let's do it. I take attendance like a classroom.
I am super excited that you're here. We got some folks here. Let's go ahead and get some quick acknowledgments.
Yeah,
we get ready to get in, and we're gonna double up. I'm gonna read them. You're gonna read them, and let's get it going. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, I see we got hello from DC. That's Angela. All right, who else we got? Woo woo. Who else we got?
Oh wait, I don't know how to see from Patricia Rogers. Hello, sis. Visibility strat. Get it, boo. Miami.
From Miami. Woo woo. All right, so who else we got? Nikki Hammer, she coming from Chi-Town. That's what's happening. Who else we got? Who else we got?
Shirley Murphy from Nigeria. Yeah.
Woo woo. Yolanda Cornelius, Georgia is in the house. Woo woo. Who else we got? Who else we got?
We got Gerard Patrick Labuno from the Philippines. Girl, we global. We global. We do it in Nigeria, Philippines. We do it.
Yes, yes. And Nikki said, hey, good evening, folks. Did you start your own watch party yet? Please don't forget to swipe or share this broadcast on your page. See, Nikki know, Chi-Town know how to come in. That's right.
I want to ask Nikki, how do I do that?
And she tagging people. And I know Hillary Gooden, she's got her show going on right now, but I know she'll be tiptoeing in here too. That's right. I have heard her on LinkedIn. Yes, you heard her on LinkedIn. But now you getting ready to hear her on the Lotus Roche Ignite show, and she gonna make it right and she gonna make it tight. So who else we got before we get this started?
We have Tina, my God, Tina in the house.
Awesome. So look, y'all, you know we are already on fire. So for those of you that's just coming in, y'all may not know this, and if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you who's on the show. My guest, your friend that's going to help you win is a remarkable author, speaker. She's a training coach. She's the CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious LLC. She is none other than Miss Precious, the killer pitch master Williams, and she's going to help you tonight, learn how to be pitching with passion as you slay all competitions. All right, that's our topic tonight. So let's get right into it. So Precious, what brought you to the show tonight?
First of all, I came on this show because Lotus, you and I have worked together in the past, and This is like a dream come true. When we first met, I wasn't where I am today, and you still saw the fire, the energy, and the intensity in me. And so I came to bless the mic. I came to bless your stage and to thank you for this wonderful opportunity because I'm going to be me all day, every day.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. And I'm here to really teach and train and also to share things that a lot of people wouldn't know about me.
Yes.
You know? And how did pitching get me so far? Oh, the places where pitching can take you, because most people don't know where it can take you.
That's true. And you know what I love about you, that you are always looking to teach, train, and share all of your nuggets. You always giving fire nuggets. So I see people still coming in. Come on in, get in where you fit in. Because we about to start some fires up in here. So come on in. And so I want to ask you, how did you go from struggle to success? Because I know it was hard. You and I have sat. We've had some talks.
We didn't cry.
Yeah, we've been crying. You know, we had to get the Kleenex, y'all. We got the Kleenex out.
We did.
Yes, we did.
The struggle. I feel like all my life there's been this push and pull, right? Yeah. So when I was a little girl, I knew I was destined for greatness. But the reality, and Joel Osteen always says this, in the natural, there's no way I should be where I am today. In the natural, no way. But at the end, like when I was 5, I used to watch Sally Jesse Raphael, Phil Donahue, and stuff like that. And I knew it was supposed to be a talk show. I knew it. But in the natural, I'm in the hood, just scratching and surviving, living with an abusive mother and a drug addict father. It was so difficult. But I just had to keep believing that this little voice that kept telling me, the one they gave away. Yes. Like, you remember that song with Mariah Carey, the one you gave away is the one you're gonna be wishing for.
Yep.
So even though I wasn't treasured, even though I wasn't loved, I just had to keep believing. Like Jay-Z said, the only thing that matters is just a matter of years. Yep. And so, growing up, I was always bubbly at school. I was, I had a great time in school. And when I came home, it was such a dark place for me. I was always on punishment, just looking out the window, looking at people, looking at kids having fun, and just realizing my only joy comes from going to school and being out of this environment. I used to get in trouble all the time for talking. I would be in the hallway, still talking, go to the principal's office, get paddled. And I don't know if people remember paddling because they enjoyed paddling me. But you know what? I guess the fun thing is the thing I got paddled for is the thing that brings me so much joy and success today. Yeah. My grandparents really stepped in when I was 15 years old. And it's like immediately my grandmother saw that I had the gift of speech. And she said that you have the gift of speech. When you speak, people stop and they listen, and you're young. And there's something about you. Back on my life, I used to watch Intimate Portrait. I used to watch Biography, 20th Century American Justice. Bill Curtis was my dude out of Chicago with A&E. So I used to watch those type of shows and just be like, what would my life be like? Yeah. Am I going to go to Aristotle Onassis, the Greek island Scorpios? Like, I had all these visions of where I was going to be. I knew I was going to have a billboard in Times Square. And when I used to say in the natural, people, it's never going to happen. Yep. You're in the hood, you're gonna die like everybody else, and just being like, no, I refuse to believe that. Yep. And so, I started speaking at 16 years old because the principal of my high school, asked me to speak, and it was before the mayor of the city of St. Louis. And my second speaking gig was before the governor of Missouri. And I was speaking to two different governors of Missouri, and just doing that, speaking at fundraisers and stuff like that. And it just became this thing of like the ghetto girl doing good. Yep. I'm in inner city high school. I'm the smartest of the dumb. And, just watching Oprah and all of a sudden seeing Spelman College and knowing that's immediately where I'm supposed to be. Had no idea it was in Atlanta. Wow. Like I look back, like my life feels like such a movie when I look back. When I was going through it, it was just like, I just want people to respect me. Yes. No, I may not be the prettiest. No, I may not be the tallest. No, I may not have six-pack abs. No, I may not have all these things, but I wish people would just see me, and that would be enough. And so because I wasn't this pretty, gorgeous girl, I had to develop a personality. Right. And really shine in that. And so sometimes I laugh when I see Cardi B because it's just like, that's who she is. And this is who I am. And I embrace it all. Speaking through college, going to law school. I fully funded at Spelman, fully funded in law school. Got kicked out of Georgetown. Started over at Rutgers, had a nervous breakdown, just like, I'm not really meant to be an attorney. Or so I thought, until I had my last semester in law school, and I was the #1 student attorney. Yeah. Crushed the prosecutors in the courtroom. I was like, oh, I'm ready for y'all. Y'all not ready for me. No. And so then, I passed the bar and just thought I was going to have the life of an attorney. And then was like, is this the life? Yeah, I want none of this. I want none of this. This right here for 40 years? Yeah, we're not doing that. Yep. Left my fiance and started dating a very famous Hollywood actor dude, and the rest is history. I started a company with no money. Yep. Pitched my way on a national television, not knowing how to do it.
And I know that you was on Shark Tank. I do know that. Woo, woo, hey.
Yeah, I was on Shark Tank season 8 in 2016.
Yes, she was, y'all. Yeah. She crushed it. And she not only did you crush it, you also have shared with other people how
I've had 5 successful clients of mine appear on Shark Tank, including this current season 12.
Yes. Yeah. And so if anything could be said, you don't only dominate the pitching, you dominate the tank because you've swam among the sharks.
I swam among them and kept going.
That's what I was getting ready to say. But you didn't become shark food.
Oh no, not at all.
You rose to the top and you thrived. You just didn't survive. And that, in my opinion, is how people make it through the struggle, because you took all those things that many people would have thought were meant for bad, and you turned it around and you used it as your fuel to ignite and take flight in every area of your life.
Ignite and take flight. It's like, yes. You ever heard that the thing that every brick that was thrown at me, I used it to build my empire.
Yes.
Every brick, every nasty thing people said to me, everything, I had to use it to build my empire. And then in really answering your question, how'd you go from struggle to success? I truly believed that I was supposed to be somebody.
Right.
And the natural didn't look that way, but I believed I was supposed to be somebody. I believed I was not going to make it in St. Louis, Missouri. I had to go big, and that's why I'm in New York City. I would like, and I know with the pandemic and everything going on, I got to make it big. And in some ways I have, in some ways I've had the billboard and everything. But there are just things I still want to do. And I want to share now that because I'm 42 years old, that it doesn't matter when you start, just start.
Just start.
Yep. You will always have people telling you you're too old, you too this. And I'm like, you can say whatever you want to say. That's your story. My story is no matter what you throw my way, I'm going to grow from it.
Yeah.
And like when people are struggling and saying, oh, people can't make money in a pandemic and stuff like that, suit yourself. I was homeless by myself. The whole world went through a struggle. I done been there already. So I know how to script. Listen, if I got to go back to the homeless game, we're going to do it better this time.
Yep.
So we're going back. The harder I fall, the higher I bounce.
I love it. I love it. The harder she falls, folks, the higher she bounces. And we're going to step and take a quick break because we got some more bounce to the ounce.
More bounce to the ounce.
And listen, folks, I want you to come on in and get in where you fit in, because we got room around the table tonight. I'm with the remarkable Killer Pitchmaster Williams herself. She is the diva of pitching, and it's not perfect. It's practice so that you're prepared. So come on in so you can learn how to pitch with passion as you slay all your competitions, because you are in the right place at the right time. And we're going to be right back. And look, that's right. For the people in the back and for the people in the front, if you like what she's sharing already, put a number 2, meaning you do. Put a number 2 in the comment block below, and we'll be right back with you.
Hey, it's your girl Precious Williams coming back at you again, the Killer Pitchmaster, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and I am not done with you yet. Woo! My name is Williams, and I'm the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and I'm also affectionately known as the hashtag Killer Pitchmaster, because I will help you what? Slay all competition.
All right. So tonight, we are going to help you slay all competition. So let's get back into it. And wow, we got several people that putting in their tools. Shirley Murphy, she said, you're never too old to start and do your purpose. You're amazing, lady. That's what she says. We got a bunch of tools. We got Daisy all the way from Augusta, Georgia. Good to see you.
Georgia.
Yeah, Augusta, Georgia. That's my sister right there. Good to see you.
What's up?
And we got the lady that was just featured in Forbes, Miss D. Bowden. Good to see you.
Yeah, that's my queen. That's hashtag Pin Legacy for life.
That's right. That's what's up. And look who else we got. We got Tandra, the ninja. Yes, she is in the house. What's up? Good to see you. And so everybody, like Tina said, we are talking to a legend tonight. She is the legendary killer pitch master. And tonight, if you're just joining us, please go ahead, like, share, start a watch party, run, and tell somebody that I'm hot on the
Yes, tell somebody, put somebody in your comments and say, y'all need to come and watch this.
Exactly. And then when you share, I want you to put in the comment that you shared and who you shared it with. That's right. Call them out. Tell them to get their booty in here because school is in session. So I want you, if you would, tell us a bit more about you and what makes you such an incredible killer pitch master.
The truth is, the reason why I'm such a great killer pitch master is because unlike a lot of people who read it out of textbook or just watch Shark Tank and think that tells you how to pitch, I've been a champion 13 times at it. So I've stood in the places that a lot of entrepreneurs, speakers have been and become the champion. And I'm still Black on both sides. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not only that, I'm a pitch judge. I'm a pitch coach. I was a pitch judge, coach, and MC for Google. In fact, on February 24th, the city of New York is having a pitch competition, and I'm the host and the MC for that. And then I'm a 2-time #1 best-selling author of The Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speakers only. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying?
Girl, what I'm saying? And I think another thing is, it's not just pitching that I'm great at, right? So I'm great at, monetizing networks and really showing people that once the pitch is over, where do we go from here?
Yes.
How do you get people to become your affiliates? How do you get people to refer you? In fact, let me. There's a woman named Tisha Hammond. She's a small business cheerleader.
Hold on, wait. Y'all think I'm playing. I don't be playing. I be taking notes too. I'm taking notes too. Okay, go ahead. Say that name.
So there's a great woman, a great sister. Her name is Tisha Hammond. The other night, she texted me in the middle of the night, and she was like, "Hey, Queen, what awards do you want to be nominated for?" What? I said, I don't even know. She said, "Oh, well, I already nominated you for a big award. When you know some others, let me know so I can write about you." Who does that? Then I have another queen. Her name is Toni, Toni, and she's in my prosperity group. She said, "Precious, you are the Beyonce of pitching." She said, "You know how Beyonce works hard. She outworks everyone around her." She said, "People don't understand how to take you because you outwork everybody. You won't always be on your Kanye showing them, this is what I've done. Riddle me that. At the end of the day, what do I do? I'm not someone who's ashamed or scared to say, this is what I've done. I'm not ashamed to say that my clients have gotten deals with DoorDash. I'm not ashamed to say that my clients have gotten on Shark Tank and Forbes and all that kind of stuff, or that they've gotten 2-year corporate training contracts. I'm not ashamed to say that I'm a part of their journey. So it's not just me who's trying to blow up. It's for all of us. Because it makes sense. I'm the killer pitch master. Not only do I slay competition in my way, but I slay competition in everyone's way. I'm trying to get people to understand that we live in a world that wants you to think so less of yourself that you never even try. You can watch people with their Birkin bags. You can watch people with their Maseratis and stuff like that. Realize the truth is you're the Maserati and you're the Birkin bag. You can wear it or you can be it. I don't need a label to tell you I'm the greatest of all time. When I say I'm the Beyonce, when my queen say I'm the Beyonce of pitching, know that is the truth. Whether my hair is blue, pink, purple, or whatever, I'm built to stand out and I'm built for this. And so I want other people to know that you're built for this. If you've been through some hard times, entrepreneurship is no different. If you go in thinking that this is easy, it's not easy to create your own lane. It's not easy to go against the grain. It's not easy to want to stand out when people want you to fit in. It's not easy. But once you create your own lane and you stand in it, that's when the game truly changes. I'm the killer pitch master. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not a transformational speaker. I'm not an inspirational speaker. You get all that. But I know my zone of genius, and I've invested 26 years in my craft. Not telling the same things, not saying the same things over and over, because I've changed as I've grown older. At 16, I might have thought I was cool. At 42, nobody does it better.
Exactly.
Next question.
Right. Exactly right. 26 years of craft cultivation. She's been cultivating her craft for 26 years. I know surgeons that haven't been doing surgery for 26 years, but they want to give you a heart transplant. They want to cut off your breasts, cut off your feet, and they haven't even been in the craft, in their business, in their profession for 26 years. But here tonight, I have Precious, the killer pitchmaster Williams, that is helping you to really create your lane and stand in it. Because what she just shared with us is you were built for this. You can do it. And you can either wear the brand or you can be the brand. But you got to get started. And so, Precious, that was powerful. Now, look, y'all. If y'all love what she just said, go ahead and put in number 3, just like me, because I'm
put a 3 in there. Put a 3 on that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Put a 3 on
it. And put a 3 on it, because later we're gonna give you something else, and you can say, "I got 5 on it." That's right.
You know what, Queen? Let me drop some tea on some people. Let me drop that tea.
Wait.
You know how you know I'm the
secret sauce.
You know how I know I'm the killer pitchmaster?
How you know?
Because when you got big time investors wanting you to show up on Clubhouse and you say, well, I don't really have Apple products. This is what they do. They have it sent to you with your stuff engraved. That's what they do. They say, oh, what you want, an iPhone? You want an iPad? No, I want an iPad and I want it engraved. This is what it gets sent to you. Keyboards and stuff like that. That is the power of, taking pitching to the next level, where you are actually building relationships where people are like, whatever it takes to get her here, that's what it takes. And so I don't want people to play small. When I started, people are like, oh, like you'll never be on TV. You'll never do this and that. Okay, my first pitch got me on national television, not local, not hyper local, national. And I want people to dream big and actually take big actionable steps. It takes as much effort to make the small step as to make the big step. Will you fall on your face? Of course you will.
Yep.
But what did we learn from that? What did 50 Cent say? Get rich or die trying.
Get rich or die trying.
Or die trying.
Yep. And I hear Les Brown say this all the time. The problem isn't that we aim too small, too high and hit. The big problem is that we aim so low and we hit every time.
Yep.
And because we keep hitting so low, because we aim it so low, we never get to the high target. So we have really got to dream big and stop playing small. Stop playing small. I love the secret sauce, the iPad, because you stood in your lane and you commanded that people treat you the way you deserve to be treated.
Right.
Deserve to be treated.
And when it comes to pitching, when you think about pitching, right? So we all know the basics, or at least what you think you know about the basics of pitching: who you are, what you do, who you serve, your secret sauce, your call to action, and everything like that. You know that there are different levels to pitching. There really are.
Yes.
And like what you see in a media pitch is different from what you'll say in a networking pitch. What you say in a networking pitch is different from what you'll say in an investor pitch. What you say in an investor pitch is different for if you're trying to get booked and busy and paid as a speaker. And then what happens if you're trying to get the job of your dreams? What do you say in the interviews to make sure that you truly, truly stand out? And so you have to understand, I'm a master of them all. I don't master one, I've mastered them all. And again, I still pay. I still invest in myself. I still take, listen, stuff being trademarked as we speak. Do you hear me though?
Hello.
Do you hear me though? It took a while to get here.
Yes.
And so if people are thinking this thing just happens fast, it doesn't. Yes, I got on TV really, really quickly, but also, are you ready for that?
Right.
What foundation are you putting in it? When you're pitching for real, it should sound effortless. It shouldn't sound like you just threw it together on the spot. It should sound effortless. Right. Whereas if you're in the elevator with somebody, let Oprah get on. I'm ready for Oprah. I'm ready for Oprah. I'm ready. Let Elon Musk. Oh, I'm ready for you. I'm ready. Listen, you want to go to the moon? I'm going to take me with you.
Yes, Elon, Oprah, come through.
We're popping in this world. Let's go to the galaxy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so thinking really, really big. One of the things that I feel that people don't take into account when it comes to pitching is answering the question, why should they choose you? Why? If you're trying to build the next Facebook and Facebook is already here, okay, why should they choose you? Why should they choose you as a great speaker, as a keynote or the workshop or all of that? Why should they choose you? What's so special about you? And this is where people get caught up in, I don't want to brag. Why not? You're so busy watching other people brag, celebrities brag, but you ain't got nothing to say for yourself. Ain't nobody I'm going to get on stage with that I'm scared of. Nobody.
Yep.
I don't care how great they are, how long they've been doing it. There's no one I'm afraid to get on stage with. You bring your A game and I'm going to bring mine. Because as Ric Flair said, to be the best, you've got to beat the best.
Yep.
And if you're scared to get in the ring, I don't really want to work with you. I want you to be ready, right? So I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to eat out of garbage cans. I know what it's like to feel like the whole world is against you and telling you to just do the average, just get a high paying job and that's it. And I'm like, that ain't what I want. I don't want that. I want to build something that my name attached forever so that people know that my grandparents did right by me. The only reason I'm here today is because of Precious Dolores Williams and Raymond Woodrow Williams. If they hadn't had me in their house for those 3 years, you know, 3 is such a big deal. 3 years, I would not be where I am today. And so you can call me all the above, every bad thing, all the good things. Call me all the above, but I'm still here. And so what I say in my LinkedIn live the other day, I said, you are not the sum total of your mistakes.
Yes.
Everything is a stepping stone, but you really need to answer the question, why you? Like, why would I start a lingerie company with no background in it? I'm not a designer. I'm none of those things.
Yep.
Who cares about fat girls? You got to make them care. You got to show why this is an untapped market and why you're the person to bring it to the fore. There's a reason why, Lotus, that you have the name that you have, that you ignite and I dominate.
Yes.
And I want people to dominate. We can collaborate. We can do all that sort of thing. But when you create your own lane, you dominate that lane.
Exactly.
I can't dominate motivational speaking. That's Les Brown, Lisa Nichols. You let them do that. They listen. When people ask, I want them. You pay their coins. When they want it pitching, they know you go LinkedIn pitching. I come up. It ain't even nothing to talk about. What are we talking about?
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Amen. Wow, that's amazing. Now, I got to tell you, we got several people streaming in. They're making comments. And folks, I know y'all excited. I know y'all love the fire. And we're going to get your comments in a quick minute.
Oh, drop them, shoot.
But look,
look,
y'all, let me share this with you guys. I'm going to pose a question to her. And I'm going to take 2 questions from our viewers. So put your questions in the comment, and then I'm going to ask her the question. But before we do that, I want to ask her how she got her name. But she's not going to tell y'all yet because we're going to go to a break. And then we're going to come back. And if you think you know how she got her name, put it in the comment block below.
All right, let's see who really knows.
Put it in the comment block below, okay? And if you get it right, okay, if you get it right, we're going to let you know that you got it right. And who knows, you might get something, a special gift from me to you for getting it right. And so with that being said, we're going to be right back. It's the time for you to get connected with the professionals. That's right, we said get connected with the professionals of Pro Network. And network with the professionals all around the world. Get in where you fit in with Pro Network. Ooh.
Girl, you just dropping these little teasers. I'm like, I need that in my life.
Well, I got you covered. We about to hook you up. So let me say this. I see some people trying to stream in. Some folks, they need more time. They're trying to figure it out. So look, y'all, I'm going to give y'all about 30 seconds to get right, get tight, and put your comment in the block of how she got her name. Y'all got 30 seconds. Be right back. If you're an entrepreneur and you are ready to live the dream in 2021, well, come on and get on board with the visibility strategist herself, the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people, the phenomenal Patricia Rogers, as she presents Entrepreneurs Living the Dream 2021. It's an online event that you don't want to miss. There will be several opportunities for public speakers, public TEDx speakers. You heard it right. Public TEDx speakers. Starting on February 25th, 2021, June 24th, 2021, October 21st, 2021, April 22nd, 2021, and August 26th, 2021. You don't want to miss this. Get at her at info@patriciarogers.com, info@patriciarogers.com, where Unity in Service, where people need people. All right, and we back. So we got some folks in here. We gonna take some comments. We gonna take some comments. Hold on, y'all. Woo! We got some comments. All right, so people are sharing all over the world. We got Nigeria sharing in the Rogi group. We got women all over the world. Women Reach Out with God initiative. Let's see. Who else we got here? Marie Robertson, Bill stand out. Yeah. And we have DJ Mike J in with us.
I'm driving this car. Pick it up. They have no idea.
Who else we got? Who else we got?
We got Kelly Charles Collins, ladies who learned. What's up, Queen?
All right. What else Mike said?
Mike says fine-tuning you. Take the ribbon off every gift. Real talk. Bring the title. Love it.
What D say? What D say?
Dominate your own lane.
And Mike said, absolutely, my girl, Lo. Absolutely, my girl. My girl is on the box tonight, y'all. If y'all just getting here, I got Precious, the killer pitch master, here with me tonight. And we are talking about pitching with passion as you slay all competition. And she has dropped some amazing nuggets so far. And Tina said what?
Robert Townsend. That's how I got her name. Just like
Robert Townsend. All right. That's how she got her name. So tell us about that.
So I won the Black Enterprise National Elevator Pitch Championships on May 16, 2013 in Columbus, Ohio. And when I finished, Robert Townsend and MC Light, go Yolanda, you on point. D, yes. And when I won, Robert Townsend, MC Light called me the killer pitch master because I slayed all competition.
Yes. So good stuff. Good stuff. So when you got that name, and I love Robert Townsend, MC Girl, MC Light, that's my girl, love her music. And you know, it means a lot because they have been in the business for a long time too. And they had struggles, they had adversity, they had times when they had nothing at all.
Right.
And from nothing, they created something.
Right.
So when they crowned you the queen, that's right, I said it, the queen. I said it, and don't you forget it. I don't care where she go. Y'all know the queen is in the house. The queen, she is the killer pitch master. Mm-hmm. When you got that name, when they dubbed you, what went on in your heart? Where were you?
It's just like when I saw you do the montage of all my looks and me talking. When your own recognizes your greatness, that is something you can't put a price on. And Robert Townsend with the 5 heartbeats. Like that's what I really
Yes.
know him from, the 5 heartbeats. And I pitched to him years ago a show. And to know that years later, he would crown me as a 2013 Black Enterprise elevator pitch champion, and then turn around and give me that name along with MC Light, one of the greatest to have ever done it. It's something I will never forget, especially when Scandal was new. So it was live streamed, and
Yes.
I won all over the nation. So it was the judges, and it was also people around the nation judged me as the winner. So it was beautiful. It's like is that song One Moment in Time, where I'm all that I thought I could be? It was everything. And that's why I will always love Black Enterprise. Because it was the last competition I won. One of the I find myself, Kelly knows this, Kelly Charles Collins knows this. I find myself crying a lot. Not because I'm weak, but just because all it took to get here. In all the battles in my mind, all the battles with others and stuff. But the real battle, I think Joyce Meyer, the battlefield of the mind is I knew I could. Would I dare to try and make that vision a reality? With everything that everyone else was saying, could I fight the precious inside and do it? And when we shot the MasterCard priceless ad campaign, there were just times I just sat there like, this isn't really happening. Years ago, I almost gave up on everything and just did not want to live. And to walk into spaces with people who dissed me years ago, now smiling when they see me, and now feeling some type of way like, you know what? That's the God in me. And that's God's grace and mercy to show that He gives His hardest battles to stronger soldiers. And I will do everything to be able to show others that it is possible, that every bad thing you've ever done may be in preparation to show others that no matter how far they've gone down, they can still rise. And that it will shock and awe the world. It will shock and awe. And when I tell you, I have a good friend, Regina Tate. When I was out there in the wilderness and I didn't have a dime in my pocket, and I was kicked out of the Bowery Mission Women's Center for almost 30 days. No food stamps, no money. This woman made sure I ate. This woman made sure to stick by my side. This woman, older woman, great woman, former attorney just like me. And she took care of me. You can't tell me women don't do that for each other. The reason I work hard is because I was never under the impression that the guy was going to come on the horse, the prince, and we're going to live in this white picket fence. I had to create that because I was never guaranteed that was going to be me. And because I was never assured that was going to be my story, I still wanted my story to have a happy ending, even if I had to create it by myself. I can't hear you, Queen.
I want to thank you for sharing your heart with me and my viewers because, it's you talk about people that have been there for you, but you've also been there for so many people. Because I remember in 2019, I was on this big summit and some stuff went down. Um, and and I really didn't say a whole bunch about it. And I didn't even have to tell you about it when you and I had chatted. It was like God was speaking right through you, right to me. And I hadn't even told you yet what had went down, but the words of wisdom that you gave me, it helped me to carry on. And we sat, like we share with y'all, this is what we do. We talk, we have these deep conversations. And so it takes
these deep conversations. It takes these in the middle of the night calls. It takes she's at home, I'm at my house, I'm in the bed, we chatting, we snacking, and we telling our truths. We're telling about the battle scars. Like D. Bowden said, the battlefield of the mind is real. And it takes someone when you're going through to really be there for you. And so I want to thank you for being there for me. And we both have very busy lives, but
we both have busy lives.
We
And that's
take
why
time to text or whatever. We text, and I'm gonna give him some secret sauce.
Give me that secret sauce.
I'm gonna give him some secret sauce that y'all don't know. So Precious and I was talking earlier, and to hear you say, Lo, you doing it. I'm proud of you. I see you. It means a lot. And see, people, they're still learning you. You know, some people like you and I, we talk, oh, they bougie. No, we're not bougie. We just, y'all know what it is. And to really see somebody, to see them, and to tell them that you care and you see them and you appreciate them and you're proud of them, that goes a long way, especially during tough times. Now, you and I have both lost several family members. And I don't think we've really lost anybody to COVID. So we can only imagine what others are going through who have lost people to COVID. And I have friends who've lost people to COVID. Even though I've had family members who've had COVID, who are going through COVID right now, dear friends of mine who have had COVID and who've lived to tell about it. And we have had great loss. And even through the loss, we get them little texts, hey, Queen, I see you. How you doing? Just checking in to make sure you're okay. And that really means a lot to me. And so this is what I wanted to show you guys that she does. I really love this. And I've talked to her before, and I'll be like, let's go live, let's do whatever. And the first time that she was on the show, we were sporadic, we went live. But this is what I love about her. I'm gonna just play a short segment of this because I want you to hear this.
Good night, everyone. It's your girl, Precious Williams, and I am so delighted to be here with all of you. Yes, I'll take my glasses off. And we're going to get real tonight. We're going to get so very real tonight.
And so that's what she does. She gets real. And I want to thank you for always being real and for giving us all the secret sauce. So how do you stay so real? Because I talked to you earlier about being actually in the shark tank and you didn't get devoured. You didn't become shark food, but you always keep it real. So how do you do that?
Well, if I was really being honest, I didn't always keep it real. When I was growing up, it was always about the facade, the mask, the grins and lies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And after I went through my homeless journey, my journey in the wilderness, my journey of falling so far on my face, my journey of not knowing who my friends were, my journey of being scared to put myself back out there, my journey of holding my head down, and Joe Clary from the Bowery Mission Women's Center telling me to hold my head up high. I was like, I have nothing to accomplish. I'm being in the Bowery Mission Women's Center and then telling me that I'm more than my accomplishments. There's much more to me than my accomplishments. And so when I walked out of there for the final time on September 1st, 2018, and I started speaking again at Bottomless Closet with Pam Colness, I remember my first speaking gig and God just telling me, tell the truth. Don't get up there and just look like a million bucks. Tell them that it took 50 cents, 99 cents. It took $1.25. It took all of this. It took being handed free clothes here. It took being able to do this and find makeup and catch us where catch can to get to where I am today. Because there are women out here who look at people who always seem to be popping and thinking it'll never happen, or they always had good breaks. And that when you tell the truth, that it wasn't always easy, and that, the rose that grew from concrete had to go through the dirt and the hardness to get up there to blossom. That's where it comes from. It also comes from honoring my grandparents who saw something in me that no one else had ever seen, and nurturing that, and love turned my cold heart into the warm person that I am today, and having grace and mercy for others, because I've gotten great breaks, but I worked for it too, and I took action when other people wouldn't have. And so, in encouraging others and letting them know, bad bitches and power pitches is not just some crass title. It means standing up to society and saying, I'm unapologetically me. No plastic surgery, dental work being done. I'm a work in progress. I am not going to look the way you think I should, and I'm still me. I'm still going to be me. And if what you want is that, you don't even measure up to that. So why are you pushing that on me, right? And so, in your zone of genius, no matter what it is, go for it. And today was about pitching with passion. If you show that you're passionate about it, and you can move mountains, because your passion, your energy, and your intensity will make sure that people feel you. You're not doing this for queens. You're doing this for so much more, and to impact lives. And when we look at people's legacy, how did they make people feel in their presence? How does one pitch change the world? How does one pitch get a girl out of the hood of St. Louis into the hallowed halls of Spelman, Georgetown University Law Center, Rutgers School of Law, Forbes Magazine, LinkedIn, Google, Microsoft, Federal Reserve Bank, NBC Universal? It did all of that. And they weren't looking for perfection. They were looking for someone to do it differently. And that's what I offered, with passion, energy, and intensity.
I love it. That's awesome. And I love that you said you weren't always keeping it real.
Oh no. A lot of us been sold that bill of goods. Give them the fake, give them the mask, give them this, don't tell them the truth, keep it all in the house. And I'm like, that's what's killing people from the inside out.
Yeah. I was telling somebody the other day when I first started, because I was on a show with Kim Jacobs. We did an interview to interviewer. I'll have to play a segment of that when we go to commercial. But and she came on my show and she interviewed me on my show, and we flipped the script. And I interviewed her that morning on her own show. Everybody thought she was going to be interviewing me, and she asked me a lot of personal questions, things that I typically don't share because I'm always interviewing people, right? And when we were talking about the show, it was such a freeing time, because it gave people the opportunity to kind of see us a little more and get familiar and realize, wow, Lolo crazy for real. She liked to have fun, I remember Dee Bowden, she was like, oh my God, because I was like, Dee, what brought you to the show? And she was like, when I saw you, I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I can get down with this, right? And sometimes people don't never get to see us. But I love that you said, now God gave you that second win, so that it could really be a win and people could see you. Not the
it didn't come from connections. It didn't come from this and that. Exactly. It came from him above, and he brought the connections. Exactly. I showed up with the talent. I showed up with the action. He was like, here we go. You're going to do it. If you do it my way, because you did it your way, that was cute. That was a bop. You almost lost your life doing that. So if you do it my way and keep it a buck with people, it'll be different. It'll be different. And it has been different.
Yeah. So listen, I know we said we was gonna be on here an hour, but you know how we do. So let me get to this next question, y'all. What is pitching, and why should people have a killer pitch? Tell us that. We're gonna take another question after this, go to a quick break, and I promised my viewers I would take one or two of their questions, so we got to do that. So go ahead, and y'all, I gotta bring you back. I gotta bring you back because I know they're not gonna let me off the hook that easy, and they're not gonna let you off the hook. So go ahead, tell us what is pitching and why should people have a killer pitch?
Pitching in and of itself is a short, brief way of introducing your book, your brand, your product, your service to an interested party or who you want to be interested in you. So if you think about it like a buffet or you're sitting at a dinner, think of it as this juicy morsel, a hint of more to come. So when you're pitching yourself, you're not giving them all, you're giving them the tastiest part, right? And so me being the killer pitch master, I teach women how to be bad bitches with power pitches. To some, it's a tagline. To others, it's just like, 1 to 2 sentences. But you want to say something that totally captivates someone else who normally might not be captivated, right? And so why should everybody have a killer pitch? I think everyone should have a basic pitch, and I think everyone should have a killer pitch because you want to stand out in a crowded marketplace. You don't want people to look at you as just another graphic designer, just another coach, life coach, business coach. You want to say something a certain way that hits differently. And so when it comes to doing killer pitches, I always encourage you to come at it from a different perspective. Whereas people start with their name and the names of their companies, you throw out something that's going to capture you, that's going to grab their attention. A startling quote, a statistic, a question. And even though it's a rhetorical question, you ain't got time to sit there and listen and wait for them to answer, but you want to captivate them. Like Dr. Sherwood says, start off with a bang and end with fireworks. So that's what you want. That's why pitching is important for everyone. If you're in corporate America, nonprofits, foundations, if you are an entrepreneur, a speaker, it's needed for everyone. You want to captivate, to titillate. You want to bait, attract, and close.
Bait, attract, and close. I hope y'all, folks, note takers and money makers, I hope y'all taking notes. We're going to go right to question number 5. How can people master their pitch?
So the greatest way I have found for people to master their pitch is to get books on pitching and to actually watch people pitch in front of you, not just Shark Tank, but like go on YouTube and just study what does a great elevator pitch, what's a 30-second pitch look like? What does a 90-second pitch look like? What's a 60-second pitch look like? And in fact, I wrote 2 #1 best-selling books on pitching. So when it comes to pitching, you have to see it actually being done. You can, once you read it and start to envelop it and start writing out your own. That's why I have Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for women entrepreneurs and speaker only. And then I have the workbook that helps with that. Not only that, it's also important for you to see it in action. Shark Tank doesn't show you that that's usually 45 minutes to an hour. You want to see what it looks like at 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 10 minutes, in your industry, in your field. You want to see it. And that'll help you craft better and better and better ones, right? And so you can master your pitch through study, through research, and actually watching it being done.
All right, so I got a question. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to ask you to stick around for 10 more minutes if you will, because we got to get these questions. But before we take this quick break, I got to ask you this. Folks, I need some 10s in the comments. I need some 10s in the comments for this next question. Put some 10s in the comments. I need some 10s in the comments because I'm going out on the limb for everybody around the world. We got people in Philippines, Nigeria, all over the world listening to this broadcast. So when we come back or before we close, will you pitch for us? Will you pitch for us? Will you pitch for us? That's the question. So, y'all, I see y'all streaming in some 10s. I'm loving it. Folks putting look, I got my 10 in there too. All right. So we want to get her to give us a sample, just a morsel of a pitch before the show ends. So you don't got to answer that right now. You can answer that when we come back. And I'm going to leave you guys with a quick snap of interview the interviewer, because guess what? We're going to try to get her on interview the interviewer as well. We'll be right back. And welcome to Lotus Rashay Ignite Show. Yes, today is Wednesday, January 27th. And guess what? Dr. Lotus Rashay herself is here in the studio, but she's not going to be the host today. I'm Kim Jacobs from The Kim Jacobs Show, and I'm interviewing what we call Interview the Interviewer right here on Lotus Rashay Ignite. She's going to be a guest today on her own show. It's going to be hot.
It's your girl Precious Williams coming back at you again, the killer pitch master, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and I am not done with you yet. Woo! You're precious. You're precious. Hey! The killer pitch master.
Got a 10 from Nigeria. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna ask her one more question, y'all, and then I'm gonna ask her about the pitch thing. Okay. So number 6, tell us about your programs and how people can get involved, how they can sign up with you, and all that good stuff.
Okay, great. So on my website, www.perfectpitchesbyprecious, you can go to that website and go to the Work With Me page, and you'll see that I have digital online video training. You'll see that I do one-on-one coaching and pitching. I also have speaker training programs that get you booked, busy, and paid, right?
Hey.
So if you go to the online programs that's everything from Pitch Please, the art of successfully pitching anything, to pitching with confidence and things like that. When it's the one-on-one pitch training, it's the killer pitch, an introduction, the killer pitch, rockstar confidence in all facets. Like if you want to rehash your pitch, if you want to have me look over your pitch and totally change it up so that it's killer, you can get that there. And then with my speaker programs, you have hashtag booked and busy, the masterclass for speakers. You also have hashtag speaking gigs galore, how to get paid speaking gigs in 45 days or less. And you also have my 2-hour laser focused coaching session. So if you take 2 hours of your time with me, you bring me a challenge, by the time it's over, I will leave you with a tangible pitch product for you. It could be 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and you will have it with you always. So I'm not one of those coaches that just talks like a game. You leave with something tangible, like this is my elevator pitch, right? And so that's how you can work with me. On LinkedIn, I have my LinkedIn live show, Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitch Master. I'm live every Sunday. And then I also have on LinkedIn Pitch Please, which is my newsletter that goes out to everyone on LinkedIn. Yes. And then also, there are ways to just get my books, The Bad Bitches Empower Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only. When you go to the Work With Me page, you actually see that you can get my books in a bundle, or you can get them all separately. And then
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I know about the bundle, baby. I know about the bundle. And we want to know about the bundle. Y'all want to know about the bundle? Put a number 11 in the comment, because we want to know about the bundle. So tell us about the bundle.
So the bundle is you can get both of my books hand signed by me. I will personally take it to the post office and mail it off to you. It's Bad Bitches Empower Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only. You'll also get my workbook companion that goes along with it. So with the Bad Bitches Empower Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only, it goes over the 7 branding personas of pitching. And then in this book, it walks you through how to create the perfect pitch for you. Oh, also too, to go along with that bundle. You also want to take my quiz. It's called it's at pitchingforprofit.com. It's a free quiz where you get a customized report that showcases the best ways that you should proceed with pitching, whether it's your book, your brand, your business, your product or service. And it gives you a customized report to show you what's your next pitch power play. So if you want the bundle, you can get that at my website on the Work With Me tab. And also, if you want a free pitch quiz, it's only 6 questions, go to pitchingforprofit.com.
Yes, I love it. Pitchingforprofit.com. Now, listen, folks, you know I'm going there. You know I always have some secret sauce up my sleeve. Okay. Also, hit her up on her Facebook page. Hit her up on her Facebook page. Follow her on her Facebook page. You don't want to miss nothing she's putting out. Get the bundle, get the books, get the workbook, answer the questions, and it will change your life if you're ready to have your life changed. It's really up to you. So make sure you get that. So with that being said, I'm also going another place because I love to let you know where to go. And this is where you need to go. Go right here, go to Amazon, get the book. Get the book right here. Here's Amazon. In fact, let me tell you, you know how I do. I'm going to put right here for you, the link. And then I want somebody to go ahead and copy this link and put it in the comment so you can get the book. You have no excuse not to get or be bad bitches with power pictures. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So make sure you get that book. Make sure you get that book. Make sure you get the bundle. You will be happy you did. So with that being said, you share with us about the bundle. You share with us how they could get the books. You've also shared some secret sauce and that you let us know that you're not new to this. You're true to this. Okay. And that anywhere they go, whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on
Instagram,
YouTube, Twitter, wherever you go, wherever they go, see what I'm talking about? It's there. That's my energy. My energy is like, right? So anywhere you go, you can find her. And if you find her, you'll find your pitch. If you don't know your pitch, she got 26 years of cultivating her craft. And so with that being said, we're going to try to see if she's going to give us a pitch. Let me see. I'm going to put this up here. I love it how people want the success, but don't always get the journey associated with having it. God's favor over you, my friend. God's favor over you too, DJ Mike J. We love you. And Pat, the visibility strategist, she said she loves your transparency. People need to hear your strength and courage and perseverance. God bless you all. For all of your endeavors. I would like to give you a complimentary ticket to our upcoming event. And we got an upcoming event. We're going to make sure you get that ticket. That's the lady who's hosting it. That's the visibility strategist herself, Miss Pat Rogers. And I'm so happy. Thank you, Pat, for doing what you do. And Precious, send me a message on LinkedIn or Facebook Messenger to let me know if you accept the complimentary ticket. I will add you to our list. This is her information.
I'll get
all right, fantastic. And I'm going to put this in our chat, so she'll definitely have that. So I didn't see any questions right now, but I got so many streams, so much stuff in here. But listen, if you didn't get a question, you can go ahead and put it in there now, and I'll try to get your question answered before we go because it's 15 minutes after the hour.
You know how we do. It's ridiculous.
And you know what we do. So I want to ask this question.
Do you want me to give a quick pitch?
The pitch, yeah, the pitch.
I was going to do that. I knew one trying to slip out now.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a drum roll. You know I'm not gonna let you go without. I'm gonna give you a drum roll. We're gonna do the intro, and when we come back, it's not gonna be me on the screen, y'all. is going to be Precious. Soon as we come back, she going right into the pitch. So I know y'all want to see that. Put a 12. That's right. Put a 12. You know this is a work and this is an interactive show. Put a 12 in the block below because Miss Killer Pitchmaster is about to blow. Be right back.
Hey, it's your girl Precious Williams coming back at you again, the Killer Pitchmaster, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and I am not done with you yet. Woo!
Hey everybody, are you tired of being asked to speak for free? Are you a great speaker who's just never had your opportunity to shine? Are you tired of going to this program and that program and it's just not getting you anywhere? Then it's time you check this out. My name is Precious Williams, and I'm affectionately known as the #Killer Pitchmaster. And I will help you slay all competition. How will I help you do that? I will show you personally how to become #booked, busy, and paid. Now you're talking to a woman who has been doing this for 26 years, who's been on every stage around the world, who's still booked, busy, and paid in a pandemic with an economic downturn and social unrest. I want you to go from being the best kept secret that no one's heard of to being in your face and unapologetic and igniting your pitch, your speaker pitch. That's going to dominate. You're someone who's like, Precious, before we even do that, I want to know how to pitch to investors. You want to get those dollars and cents. You want to attract the right investors who are going to put the money into your company to expand it to the levels of being a global phenomenon. I can help you with that too. And finally, for those who want media attention, big media, Good Morning America, Forbes, all of those sort of things, I can actually help you get there. They don't call me the Killer Pitchmaster for a reason. I will show you how to slay all competition, create your own lane, and just go for it. They don't call me the Killer Pitchmaster for a reason. Let me show you how. Go to www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com and go to the Work With Me page and check out what I have to offer. I'm sure you will find that there's nobody who does it better. They don't call me the Beyonce of pitching for no reason. Again, my name is Precious Williams. I'm the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, where I teach the art and the science of the most killer elevator pitches, media pitches, and investor pitches. Let's go kick ass together. Bye.
Hey, it's your girl Precious Williams coming back at you again, the Killer Pitchmaster, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and I am not done with you yet. Woo!
My girl team, she's always about that. She's always about that. She's always about that.
All right. So listen, folks, I love you guys. We love you guys. And you did that. You did that. You came, you saw, you pitched, and you helped people pivot. So I want to thank you for helping people pivot. You got folks all the way in Nigeria, all over the world, saying how awesome you are. And so they know it's true.
I know it's true. You know it's true. And I always say this, it's not bragging if you've done it. And you've done it and more.
Facts.
That's right.
Queen, may I
Facts.
just share 2 or 3 things that I think that I really want to make sure that they take from tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Number 1, pitching is just the beginning, y'all. Pitching is just the beginning. I have a 3rd book coming. And it's called Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches Playbook to Convert Conversations to Currency. It debuts on April 15th, 2021. And so I'll have pre-sales and everything coming out by the end of this month. So take a look at that. I just shot a MasterCard ad campaign called Priceless, and it should debut on March 1st, 2021 during Women's History Month. I will be featured on Sisters in Biz Expo on, I think it's February 22nd at 1 p.m. So I'll be sharing more about the things that I have coming up. I'm going to be on a live television broadcast on February 15th out of Jersey. And finally, I am really booked and busy and paid. On March 12th, I speak for National Speakers Association in New York. I also speak at the Rise and Thrive Conference with Dress for Success. On February 24th, I speak at the Professional Photographers of America Association. I also speak with Dell, their Empower Hour, and I also host and MC the pitch competition from the city of New York. That's all on February 24th. So on March 12th, I'm booked twice. On February 24th, I'm booked 3 times. And then I have more speaking engagements sprinkled throughout. On February 18th, I'm speaking for ACW. It's a panel discussion. So I really am doing a lot. I am also working with a major network on my own television show, and I'm just so happy to be moving forward with that. And also I am one of the keynotes for the LinkedIn conference on March 19th, the Transform Her conference. And so that's why I say pitching is important. It will take you places, as Joe Osteen always says, it'll take you places you've never even dreamed of. So even though I'm not flued out like I used to be, like an Instagram thotty, I am still booked and busy, and people see what I do. And so I want to thank you all for loving me no limit, for understanding that the road wasn't perfect. I didn't always make the best choices, but now I am in my zone of genius, and I want to unleash that on the world. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You got a lot going on. We can't wait to see it. And y'all keep your eyes on the Ignite show, because as she's doing stuff, we're going to come up and share those things with you, how to get your tickets to these shows, how to get locked in, because you need to be hashtag booked, busy, and what? Paid, right? So make sure you stay abreast. And so with that being said, I got to tell you, at the end of my show, I always do words of wisdom. And my words of wisdom tonight, I'm going to go first. I usually let my guests go first, but I'm going to go first. My words of wisdom. First, let me say thank you, Precious, for being here.
I'm honored.
I am highly honored and appreciative of you being here. And typically, I go right to me coming up. I bring myself up. I give my words of wisdom. So my final words of wisdom are this. Get your pitch straight. Let's get your pitch straight. And so while you're trying to pitch with passion as you slay all competition, you got a scientist in the lab tonight. So there's nothing else to do but invite you to hear these words of wisdom. And those are my words of wisdom. Go listen to my girl, Precious, the Killer Pitch Master Williams, for her final words of wisdom.
My final words of wisdom are to surround yourself with people who challenge you, who push you, who do not accept anything less than your best. My other word of wisdom is fortune favors the bold. It takes bold people, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, to go after your dreams in a world that would rather you just follow. And as the great Dodge commercial back in the day said, you either lead, follow, or get out of the way. And I lead. Do you lead? Go for it. It's really our time. Sometimes in the worst of times, that's when the greatest people shine. And so you can sit in the sidelines or you can get in the game. Because if you get in the game, I'm ready to play with you.
Awesome. Fantastic. I love it. So y'all make sure you get her books, get her tickets, check her out. Check in with me if you want her on your show, if you want her on the front page of your magazine, if you want to get her a ticket over to Europe or Nigeria or Australia, wherever you want her to come, you can get her a ticket, get her hashtag booked, busy, and paid, and she will help you get your pitch slayed. Okay. So with that being said, thank you so much. We're getting some thank yous in here. Thank you so much from all around the world. We appreciate you. Thanks for supporting. Like, share, start a watch party, and make sure you share this with somebody. And she's coming back. Make sure you all get her books, Bad Bitches and Power Pictures. Make sure you get the workbook. Make sure you get the bundle. And she'll be leaving some stuff for us, and I'll have some stuff for you as well. So you can go right to it. It'll be in the comment. So make sure you get that. And with that being said, we've given you words to the wise because they're words of wisdom. And I tell you to ignite and take flight in every area of your life as you pitch with passion, as you slay all competition. That's what the phenomenal killer pitch master, Precious Williams, has said. She has spoken. And so it is. See you next time. Woo! Hey!
We know you enjoy. Girl, Precious Williams, coming back at you again, the killer pitch master, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and I am not done with you yet. Woo! Thank you so much for joining the show.